We don't talk about it much, but maybe we should. Abuse of our elderly is growing across the country, including Tennessee. In fact, experts say it now happens more than child or domestic abuse.
Yeah, Richard, the recent arrest of 3 people are evidence, some say, that in most cases the abuse happens in their own homes. And those responsible are those trusted most by the actual victims. Anchor Rudy Williams shows us tonight there is help.
Well, senior neglect is a problem not often talked about, but those abusive situations may be closer to you than you realize. We interviewed then 81-year-old Lillian Carr Foster on the front porch of her South Memphis home in 2019. Councilman J.B. Smiley and other community leaders were working to find her better housing.
When I got here, I was kind of, taken back because, we should not be living in homes like this.
The house owned by Foster's family since 1958 was already deteriorating, and a tree had recently fallen on the rear of the place.
If I was still able to work, I'd be working to help my own self.
Known as a caregiver to others in the community rallied together and relocated Foster to a College Park area apartment. But Foster's troubles were just beginning. In July of this year, Foster's own grandchildren were arrested, charged in neglect of their own grandmother. According to an affidavit, the horror uncovered by a home care worker who discovered Foster in the home naked in her own waste. Hospitalized with large body sores, her grandchildren allegedly sprayed her with air freshener to mask her odor.
I was highly upset.
Darrell Lewis is a real estate broker and helped in Foster's relocation.
We didn't know the situation at the time and how bad it was.
He says Foster was advised to make her relocation without her grandchildren.
In those situations, the resources and the help is for the individual homeowner, not the extended family unless there are children that are underage.
Foster's situation bothers Lewis even more because before renting his own properties, he studies social dynamics of potential tenants as indicators of how they may care for the property, or in this case, each other.
The landlord needs to be asking all of those right questions to see what resources that tenant needs.
Well, Tennessee law calls on anybody, to report abuse of a senior. They also provide senior housing and advocacy resources. You'll find a link at localmemphis.com. I'm Rudy Williams.